Why do people not excite me anymore? I'm sure there can be many answers for this question, but I can only give you what I've learned from my personal experience and from my clients in this case. Of course, all the answers come from my personal experience and from my clients. However, this one might have answers that I cannot explain. Now, one of the reasons people do not excite us so much anymore, for some of us, not for every last person, is that it is now time to start looking in. Up to now, we were always looking out for approval. And now we have to start approving ourselves. Another reason is we are going into an age of individuality. And this has almost nothing to do with, let's say, our economy or our television or money or iPhones. It has to do with the fact that the universe keeps asking, who are you? You, just you. No, not everybody together, just you. I want to know who you are. So we are going more and more into ourselves, finding ourselves and expressing who we really are. Up to now, the majority of us followed the herd, followed the crowd. And now more and more people are coming out of the crowd and are being more individualistic. And this is one reason many people do not excite us anymore. There's nothing wrong with the people. It's just that we have moved on to another step of life. And we have different interests. Mind you, we always had different interests, but you see, because we needed friends, we pretended we were interested in the same things or in some of the same things they were interested in as well. One of the reasons we were doing that was also to survive, because we thought we cannot survive on our own. But these days, we can if we want to. We don't have to be on our own, but you see, our soul keeps bringing us situations where we are left alone or where we do feel lonely so that we can look in. I know I keep saying this over and over again, but we don't look in if everything on the outside is perfect. Or if everything on the outside is okay, or if we are getting the attention that we want from the outside of us. We simply don't look in. So our soul is bringing these situations to us to force us to look in. So don't think that there's something wrong with you because people do not excite you anymore. You're simply on a different path. Many people ask, so is this dimension we're going to go into a lonely one? No, it's not lonely at all. Once you find yourself, then you will be attracted to other people that have also found themselves. And you will have things to talk about, but you will not be defined by the other person. Your worth will not depend on what others think of you. This does not mean you will be alone, but yes, you will be an individual. You will always be saying I instead of we. Let's see if there's something else. I don't think I can think of something else at the moment. I mention this in almost every video. We are going to the fifth dimension. and it is totally different from the one we have been living in up to now. So everything is going to change, both inside and out. Most of the inside part is not really going to change. We are simply going to discover it. It's always been there, but we are going to discover the real us. So I would recommend, as this quote from Oscar Wilde says, it is very healthy to spend time alone. So try and spend time alone, or do not think that being alone is sad or is not good. Spend time with you. Talk to yourself. It's not going to be easy because we are so used to always being surrounded by either television or people. But it is necessary. And that's all I have for this one.